Hello friends and welcome back everyone to a stream. In the middle of a game. I thought I already had my stream set up when I started searching for this game, but I was very incorrect about that. So I've been during this game. I've been setting up the settings. So the game has been, well, I think chaotic would cover it. It's kind of what it has been so far. We're playing against a Protoss player currently, and well, his early game didn't go so great. But neither did my early game go so darn fantastic. So yeah, just keep that in mind here when we judge me harshly. Do I win this? I do. Wow. Who would have thought? Oh, what became of the likely lands? Anything interesting yet? No, not really, right? We're just gonna go back home, I guess. So I do feel like I'm about to lose this game otherwise. We still have 2 Cyclones left over. We killed quite a few workers there. So that's nice. I also am aware, of course, that the GSL is currently going on, but I made a conscious decision not to watch it because I'm gonna get all the replays this afternoon. I'm really excited for these games. So yeah, I'm just gonna watch the replays. I've not been a fan of how they've been showing the GSL so far, but luckily they are releasing the replay packs, so I can just watch it full screen at my own, my own pace. And it's a very efficient way of doing things. Can speed through the boring games. Don't have to watch any of the ads. That all for the cheap price of $30. Oh, talking about a cheap price. I feel like I'm about to lose this game at the cheap price of 25 MMR here. Hey. I wonder if he's actually gonna go for it or not. Yeah. Come on, how about you build these? There you go. Just gonna hold position a little bit here. Hold position is very, very good for Terran. It's one of these things where they'll need to manually start moving their zealots around. I think I'll still lose just because I'm so ridiculously far behind from this early game. Well, I wasn't even that far behind. I think my eco actually was okay. Just messed the rest up. It's okay. I can live with this loss. Hey, what's up, lads? Nice haircut, thank you. Same cut as I got this week. Glad to see. Hello, Harstem, cool stream with Where's Rainer. The article says top Starcraft 2 player. Yeah, keep going like this. And the article will, the top will say, Alior Sanctum got banned in the first 3 minutes of this stream. That's not what you want either, my friend. See, I'm kind of looking forward to that entire thing. Losing this game sucked. Don't think I would have lost this game had I played something more normal. It's always a good excuse, of course. There's a couple of builds I do want to do today that I'm truly looking forward to. First, let me get my heart rate on screen as well. I know you guys love that stuff. How's everyone doing, by the way? I feel like I just been rambling on the entire time. How are we feeling on this fine day? Sorry, good luck. I was just messing with you, Aliar. Don't worry. Yeah, I know Hero and Cure are playing some great GSL. Or they're playing some GSL, but so I'm saving myself, I don't want to watch these games in the YouTube small screen right now. I want to watch them later when I get the replays. Gonna sit back, kick back, relax, and watch some GSL replays in my own time. I'm very excited for it. State of the world bad, mental health also bad, but still, we charge forward. Exactly. Keep fighting a good fight, Ninjado. Waiting for the weekend. Gotta wait one more day after this, no? You're gonna stream the replays? That depends a little bit when I'll get them, right? Yesterday, let me actually check the Patreon. What time that post got made? 2 days ago. It's interesting. Please don't get me wrong. See, I'll forgive you with a song we call the Likely Lands. Bam. It is not you. So I got the replays at 5 p.m. 2 days ago. But there the GSL also ended later. Because the last GSL games, I feel like GSL started a little bit later on the first day. I could be wrong though. No, it's the same exact time. The final map was 14:15. And the final map today is probably going to be at a similar timing, I'd imagine. So, or well, the final map probably is like 3. I don't think we'll get the replays for today's stream. You know who Playoff Jimmy is? No, I never heard of this. What is that? Playoff Jimmy. Thanks for the content. I've been enjoying your videos for a few years now and don't even play Starcraft 2 anymore. Yeah. Nice to hear Bob Saget. I feel like I recognize this name. Is there someone famous that's called Bob Saget? American solo comedian. Bob Saget. He was an American. Oh, he passed away. Did he? Head injury. I'm rebuilding my attic, currently shoveling concrete and junk into a container. When the stream notification pops, I figured I could just listen to it to pass the time. Happy King's Day to you too, Jorix. Rebuilding the attic. What part of the house is the attic? Oh, it's the top part? That one's usually filled with complete junk, no? It's always garbage. Growing up, I slept on the attic. In the attic. Not on it, it would be on the roof. That's where my room was. I slept in one of those beds that was very close to the ceiling. Which actually was a bit of a hassle to get onto. It's a nice room though, very large. Yeah, let's play another game. I'm looking forward to it. Also, for the people that are not aware, yesterday my EPT group got announced. So I have a feeling that this is going to be the last stream for a little while. Maybe tomorrow I'll stream on Twitch, and that might be it. Because I'll be preparing for the ESL DreamHack Summer Regionals for the upcoming week. Any chance of getting an episode like Starcraft today? Maybe you can pile up news every month or something. I don't really want to do it. There is a guy who is currently, I'm not sure if he still does it, but he started something called the Nidus News Network. It's called BioMove. So if you really want to just see some of the recent news, you can have a look at that. I have been thinking of making a video about the GSL, but I can't be bothered. That's what kind of feels like kicking someone while they're down. Like I'm just... I understand a lot of things they do, but I also don't understand a lot of things they do. Like, why are they launching a Patreon on the day the GSL starts rather than before? Why are the rewards so lackluster? I feel like so little different tiers. There's only 5 and 30, and people don't understand how to change that. Why are we watching the freaking thing after crowdfunding on a tiny little screen on YouTube and are forced onto the Africa TV website, which doesn't function properly for a lot of people, especially on mobile devices? I don't know. It feels like the greatest tournament that Starcraft has ever had. And the longest lasting tournament, you know, the one with the best reputation, is kind of wetting the bed. I'm pretty upset by it. Like, there's so many things they could have done better in this entire process. It's like they didn't realize that they probably had the best brand in all of StarCraft, like legitimately.
What's going on? Huh? Go ahead.
And I don't understand why they're doing it the way they're doing it. It upsets me.
What's going on?
Command center upgrade complete.
Big job, huh? Phantom?
Oh, that was a mistake. This also upsets me.
SC ready. What's going on?
Insufficient Vespene gas. Insufficient.
Oh, that's a
Vespene
fast base.
gas.
That's a very rapid base, actually. A little bit too rapid, in my opinion. Or is that standard? I cannot remember. No, I don't think that is standard, actually. Oh.
SC
That guy's gonna be stuck. Play a little bit of Banshee action over here. Took a little bit too much damage straight on my face.
Insufficient
Great stuff.
Vespene gas.
Hello?
Add-on. Insufficient Vespene
There we go.
gas. Unacceptable landing zone.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Let me sit
Not
like a
enough
normal person.
minerals.
Oh. That's a
Not
mistake, no?
enough. Command center upgrade complete. Not enough minerals.
That's indeed a free tumor. I'm always happy to get free tumors. They make me happy. They
Not
make my
enough
day.
minerals.
SCV ready.
Yeah, today there's actually some good games in the GSL, so I'm really looking forward to them. I think it's going to be brilliant to watch.
SCV ready.
So I'm looking forward to those replays.
Add-on.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Ready to raise some hell.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Ready to raise some hell. SCV
A
ready.
little bit of stim over here.
Not enough
Or
minerals.
sorry, stim, cloak. And then we'll quickly follow it up with a tech lab as well. Okay. Now we're just gonna move out with all of our
Not enough
cars.
minerals.
Problem on this map, I always struggle to do any real damage with my cars as well.
Command center upgrade complete.
Ooh, exciting.
Ready to raise some hell.
Our SCVs are under attack.
SCV ready. I'm in a heap of trouble.
I can't afford this yet.
Raise some hell.
I'm too fast again. Unbelievable.
Can't build here.
Now I can afford it. There we go.
Some hell.
You go over here, little chief.
SCV
I
ready.
wonder if I can just go in here and have a go at my opponent.
SCV ready.
Hello? Oh my god. That's all of his queens, isn't it?
SCV ready.
Hmm.
In the rear.
That didn't feel super great, so to say.
SCV ready.
Can I deal some damage here?
SCV ready.
This feels kind of pointless, honestly, in these situations.
Research complete.
I'm not sure if it actually is true that it's pointless, these scans.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready.
These two are going down here, and you can go up here.
SCV ready.
See, I want another scan up here, I think.
SCV ready.
Not enough energy.
Oh, I can clear this, maybe? I think I probably could have.
Add-on complete.
He was very ready. He was already moving in position as well to deal with it, wasn't he?
Armed and ready.
How many queens did this guy build? Holy crap.
Research.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Trouble.
Like, actually, what in the world am I watching?
Ready for dust off.
SCV ready.
Additional. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Just gonna move out across the map here.
Not enough energy. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Go, go, go.
Add-on complete.
I need a freaking scan though, don't I?
Not
Come on, Chief.
enough
Hello.
enough energy.
All I need is one scan.
SCV ready.
Ah! I was afraid that the tank splashes on top of me there.
I'm in a heap of trouble. Boy.
Ready for dust off.
Go, go, go. Are you ready for this? Who won? Been waiting.
Upgrade complete.
Gangway coming through.
Okay, here we go.
Complete.
Go, go, go. Top who won? SCV ready.
this feels like it is somewhat okay. This also feels like it's somewhat okay. I think I need more tanks here, though. Huh?
Armed and ready.
Uh-oh.
Mineral field.
I was slightly too late here with the follow-up now, wasn't I? Oops.
Mineral field depleted.
This doesn't feel so nice to me, does it?
This better be good.
Come on, die. Did I actually lose this game just now? I think I might have now.
Our SCVs under
Did have 2-2? Yeah, he did have 2-2. Holy crap. I thought I was owning this guy. I guess I shouldn't have stayed for so long. Probably should have sent my next 2 medevacs over here or something. I felt like I was doing so well in this position. But his 2-2 hit like a truck. I guess he just attacked me without 2-2. That's so much cash as well. Guess I should have just gone home. Dropped a little bit. These tank pushes never seem to work out for me. General PvZ never seems to work out for me. That's the standard for the amount of queens? Nah, I think the standard is like 8. I felt like this guy had like... Well, I guess he might have had 9 or 10. Nah, he wasn't bad though, 5-8. Significantly better than I was. Seemed to play quite well. Workers active was really good in the mid game. Or in the early stage of the mid game, late stages of the early game. Wasn't so great. Your heart rate monitor still looks broken. Nope, it's working. Why? It's at 70 right now. I mean, that's just how stable I am. Has it been at 70 this entire time? Let me see what happens. Okay, it actually isn't going up. It might be broken. I thought maybe if I shake very fast, that'll fix it. Okay. I think I managed to fix it now. The app that connects it was broken. Unaffected by stress, my friends. The last game wasn't so stressful. It just was bad, I think. Yesterday, Cure managed a 2-0 hero. 3-0 hero in the Kung Fu Cup when they played. So yeah, I think Cure was always going to be favored. Cure's a freaking beast at the moment. It's the best TVP player in the world, I think. I saw that his illegal rating is almost as high as Maru's at this point. Which is wild. Okay.
Not enough minerals.
We'll now play what is commonly known as the Cyclone Beyond build. This is one of my favorite build orders that legitimately just doesn't lose.
Not enough minerals.
Although, it is quite bad on this particular map, I think. Actually really bad on this particular map, but... Oh well, that's life. I could actually play it a little bit... a little bit different. If I, ooh. No, never mind. I'm not going to change anything. I like the way I was playing it. So, this build is specifically good against any type of early Phoenix stuff.
Additional supply
I had my
depots
phone here, by the
required.
way. Can read the chat during the game.
Not
It would
enough
be
minerals.
an optimal play in my mind.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. What's going on? Big
You go here, Chief.
SCV
Yep.
ready.
Getting ads on my own channel is one of the saddest things that keeps happening to me again and again and again.
SCV ready.
Alright, gotta figure it out. I see everything you guys have to say to me right now. So I'm gonna get a Marine. Now the particulars of this build order are very simple. You open up with a factory Oh, look at his beautiful block timing. If he actually would have blocked, that would have been pretty sick.
This better be good. What's bad news?
Not enough
Absolutely magnificent block timing. I'm a little bit late with my factory, it's
minerals.
okay.
Not enough minerals.
So you want a straight second gas here as well? Feels correct. And then you rally your next SCV into this general
Not enough
direction.
minerals.
Also correct. Getting ads from your channel is also one of the saddest things that keeps happening to me. See, if you get it, I'm okay with it.
Not
Just when I'm
enough
trying to look at
minerals.
my chat, I don't want some weird ad to pop my chat all the way towards the bottom side. There's nothing I can do about that, I guess. I think on Twitch, if you check your own channel, you don't ever get ads, if I'm not mistaken.
Additional supply depots.
It's the one thing that
required.
Twitch does better, I guess. Anyway, so we'll play. I shouldn't have built that factory so darn close to my barracks, should I? There's no need for me to do that. So the limiting factor here is the cyclone timing, almost always. So it's the most important thing. And cyclone timing gets delayed by starting your Hellion late or by starting your tech lab late. So both of these things need to
Not
be
enough minerals.
on freaking point at all times. I forgot to build one of my dudes there actually. That's kind of frustrating and stupid. I wonder if it might even be better to delay my medevac by a couple of seconds. But I think that might
Not
also
enough
be
command
incorrect.
center upgrade complete. Not enough minerals.
This is really bad for my opponent. I've likened... Okay, this is a blink build, I think. The way that he's playing it so far. I've likened this start to pretty much being GG
Not
before.
enough minerals.
Depending on how many gateway units he was planning on building in the first place. But this is actually fairly bad.
Systems go.
You go here.
Not enough minerals.
Hello? Why is my Cyclone not moving across the map? That wasn't ideal. That's
Not enough
very
minerals.
far from brilliant for me.
You got a target. You want a piece of me, boy?
Add-on complete.
Uh-oh.
Comms, psych comms. SCV ready. Taking some fire here.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. We could use some help here. SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy?
Just gonna keep it over here, I guess. And then just straight up win the game. I think that's pretty much our plan for now. Classic straight up winning the game. Do I want stim first or +1 first? Usually I'd say +1, but in this very specific niche scenario where I'm being blink all in, I actually think getting stim first might even be better. So I'm almost upset that I didn't get that immediately. You go over here, send one marine forward.
Additional supply depots required.
Nice little supply block, happens to the best. Shouldn't be happening to me, honestly. Do I want tank? Yeah, tank before my next... I wasn't sure what I wanted. If I wanted a tank before my combat shield, but I definitely do believe this to be correct. You can go piss off, go build something here. Now we can get combat shield. And we still have this bad boy in this location as well. I almost want to send out my Hellion to just check if he built a third base at this point or not. Feels like he might have a third base now. Let's leave this one patrolling in this area. Just gonna build a little bit of this one on here. Should I get downstairs with this or what? Oh, seems like a very weird early game by my opponent. I don't quite understand what his plan is here, except maybe losing the game at a very high pace. If that's the goal then. I think he's probably succeeding. I dealt so much damage as well in the early game, honestly. Just gonna get a CC here. I think I could have gotten my reactor on this building a little bit faster, which probably would have been good. I still have this one in the main base, which can potentially deal some real damage.
Add-on complete.
Unlike the fake damage that other things do. I don't know why I said real damage.
Upgrade complete.
Like that was a... like something real special. Oh. How about you piss off, huh?
Research complete.
See if you have anything here of value for me, my friend.
Ready for dust off.
Answer seems to be no. And now we can start our Ghost Academy as well behind this. I don't really see a world in which I lose, but I've thought that before in my life and then mercilessly lost at the hands of angry Protoss players. So what is this garbage?
Ready for dust off.
What in the world is this? How did he have so many units? Who is this legendary gamer? Huh?
Complete.
I don't understand this matchup at all. I thought I was really far ahead, honestly. God.
Out of this mess.
Maybe he is
Not enough
still dead?
minerals.
And I made a mistake here, or in moving out. I mean, this was definitely not the fight that he wanted in his life. He also lost his prism, which was honestly not very brilliant. I must have completely misread this game then. Huh, interesting.
Command center upgrade complete.
I still think I'm winning. Just thought I was winning harder. I get this one out. And an eBay as well.
Mineral field.
Now we're just gonna go for another push, because we will have +1.
Mineral field depleted.
Oh, I completely forgot about this one. Oh, that actually was kind of a game changer, wasn't it?
Ghost reporting.
Not enough. Not enough minerals. Base is under attack.
Not a huge fan of how all of this went. I am surprised how hard this guy is outplaying me. Or like how far, not behind he is, I guess is the correct terminology I would want to use here. I really felt, like in my head, my friends, like this game was well, it wasn't just over, it
Not
was
enough minerals.
it's done and dusted, you know. I done my damage in the early game, didn't completely mess up my follow-up. I guess I did misread kind of what he was doing. I thought he was going for a 4-gate, which he, well, in hindsight, obviously wasn't playing. I just was so afraid that I just stood back very far.
Not enough.
Did I lose all my ghosts somewhere? I think I might have. Do I even need to move out on the map though? If there's no fort base? He has a fort base. What? He's gonna warp in stalkers here now.
Where's the emergency?
Our SCVs are under
This doesn't
attack.
feel so comfortable for me,
Mineral
honestly.
field depleted.
Hello, I thought we were gonna have more units here popping out at some point in the future. There we go.
Ready to blunder.
Insufficient.
Ghost reporting.
Solid move so far being made by me. Gonna go up here.
Better be good.
I feel like I have way too many mines as well at this point. You know what you can always do with them?
Where's the emergency?
Gangway. Coming through.
You can always do something like this.
What's going on?
So just go for like a double mine drop. Or a triple mine drop or whatever this is.
Ready for dust off.
Thought I built more ghosts already. Guess I hadn't again. I feel like every single time I say something is, oh, I thought I had this, but I didn't. Just gonna have a single ghost here. It is fairly mediocre. I have to admit it.
Go. This better be good. Give me the sit rep.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Ready to armed and ready.
Upgrade.
Ready to blunder.
Upgrade complete.
On my... Now.
Eesh.
Ready for pickup?
Ghost. Ready to blunder.
Life flight's
It's
here.
go time.
Your forces are under attack.
What's going on? Big job. Eesh. SCV ready.
What if I'm winning this? I have a feeling I might not be.
Mineral field complete. Your forces are under attack.
Oh, this is a nice little way of clumping up all of my units in one piece, wasn't it? Do hope that I actually build my extra barracks like in my mind I did, but I feel like I'm gonna look at my base and then say, oh, I thought I already built these extra barracks. And then in reality, I have nothing of the sort actually figured out, and that's indeed the case, of course. Once again, Kevin manages to mess that one up.
Mineral field.
Right, he has one more, what's that? 2 more disruptors, I guess. These guys are also going somewhere. I don't think he can actually do too much. I should have started 3-3 a while ago. That would have been a huge benefit to me.
Enough energy.
SCV ready.
But I didn't, once again.
SCV ready.
And I didn't start my +1 ship weapons either. So, yeah, it's just not been a great game so far. It really hasn't been.
Come again.
Let's hope we don't just get blasted straight up by some angry disruptor that hits me straight in the face. Oh, I have more... Oh, I thought it was going to be on the other side, honestly.
Mineral field base is under attack. Mineral field depleted. Our SCVs are under attack.
This doesn't feel so nice.
Add-on complete. Not enough energy.
It's on.
Is there anything standing here that I should know about,
Mineral
or...
field depleted.
Oh yeah, there is actually. Very
Our
nice.
SCVs are
You're gonna
under
go
attack.
here. Okay, so he has the ability to do these things now. That's pissing me off. I have way too many medevacs as well. So I'm gonna try and actually push in here, which... I'm not so sure if I like this one very much from my opponent.
Mineral field depleted.
Liberation is at hand.
Mineral field depleted. Your forces mineral field depleted. Base is under attack.
Give me the sit rep.
Shoot.
Mineral field depleted.
Liberation is at hand.
I mean, this hasn't been world's greatest game, but also definitely not the worst.
Upgrade complete.
He still has terrible upgrades, doesn't he?
Your forces are under attack.
Ooh. That was really good for me. Because now he has nothing left. I think I should be capable of just winning the game straight up.
Upgrade complete.
Huh?
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum. Not enough.
We're returning fire.
Way too many Vikings. This thing is not doing anything, is it?
Exhausted. Unacceptable
I
command.
got some more of these. Still have enough ghosts as well, which is nice.
Not enough.
Makes me feel very
energy.
good about myself.
It's go time. I like it.
Actually gonna land these Vikings right now. I'm super overstimmed at the same time, by the way.
Add-on.
I think this game's completely over now. Make sure there's no VTs. He forgets the GG. What a weird game this was. I didn't like it one bit. Why did I almost lose this? Did he just go without upgrades? Okay, he did go without... Well, not for too long. I thought I dealt good damage. Oh, I only killed 5. In my mind, I killed 12 workers with this early game. Whenever I kill more than 2 workers, mentally I'm so far ahead. I already had a third. He got it really fast. He completely blindsided me here. But I should have seen with how late these gateways were. This was just a terrible read by me. I mean, I only needed to build a single tank or 2 tanks against this and it would have been fine. I didn't need a bunker. Could have gone a third CC basically immediately. Oh my god, this was a terrible read by me. I just completely made a huge error. Ah, thank you, Crispy GT. I'm glad you enjoy Harambo. Yeah. I thought I was way further ahead in the early game. I mean, it still wasn't so bad. Like he did definitely drop significantly in workers, but I thought I was so far ahead, honestly. Dear Captain, as someone from Latin America who has visited Europe, I have a question which I'm sure your wisdom will be of help. Is Netherlands, Imbar, Belgium just suck? I think it's somewhere in the middle. Although Belgium does not perform well, you know, in the country index. when you judge all the countries in comparison to one another. Could you try the GPT-4 strat, BC Ghost Raven? Again, you uploaded 2 weeks ago? Not right now. Maybe later I'll play it once though. Actually, I'm feeling it. Whew. Also, thanks for the second Australian dollars. Much appreciated, buddy. Big fan, dude. Got to finally catch you on stream. Yeah, nice. Hello, Captain. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Could you have done a sick dodge by unlanding the Vikings to dodge the disruptor shot? I could have, but I didn't need my Vikings anymore anyway. So I'd rather have them, you know, just stand there and shoot for a little bit longer so I can produce units that I actually need in my army and in my life. Always cut out the toxic influences in your life, like Vikings. If there's no Colossi around, you don't really need them anymore anyway. Happy King's Day to you too, Courageous Melon. Hello, Captain. Do you need anything from Aha? I don't know. No, yes, I need loads of things. Wait. I'll send you on Skype what I need. Yeah, that's it actually. No, I don't use WhatsApp. Why don't you just install Skype on your phone like a normal person? Still use Skype in 2023. It's my main form of communication. Leave me alone. Okay, I send it on WhatsApp. I can't believe she won't install Skype on her phone. That's completely messed up. Actually upset by this. I'll talk about it later tonight.
Not enough.
Look, I bought stock in Microsoft because I love Skype so much. I'm a part owner of the Microsoft Corporation. Then seeing people use inferior products like WhatsApp, Discord, it upsets me.
Big job. What's going?
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Skype is old man. No, well, it's just because something is old doesn't make it bad. There's lots of music that is old that we listen to. There's lots of movies that are old that we watch that I enjoy. Why? It's not a bad thing. Old is not a negative term. Skype is a seasoned product, and veterans like myself, veterans of the esports industry, use it. Veterans who know what they need in a product. Starcraft 2 is also old, yet here we are. Well, Starcraft 2 is not so old. Ah, I'm lagging. If Starcraft 2 were a child, it would be entering high school. If it was a bit of a slow child. If it was a fast child, it would be in high school already for a year and a half. Barely hit puberty at this point. I thought I was playing against a Terran, and I did a TVP build order, and then it ended up being a Protoss. I love how my brain works sometimes. It makes so many mistakes that they kind of cancel each other out. It's the power of being an idiot at a high level. I was so sure my opponent was a Terran player here. I'm not even joking. And then I started talking with you guys, and I just started doing a TVP build order, and then life is still okay. God. That's nice. What kind of high school is 13-year-olds? I went to high school when I was 12, or maybe 11 even.
Not enough minerals.
What do you mean, what kind of high school? Look, just because it took you 4 extra years to finish elementary school, doesn't mean the rest of us did it like that as well, huh? My phone's actually about to die.
Not enough minerals.
If Skype was a dog, he would have already died. It's not necessarily true. Some dogs that become very old. But actually, maybe if Skype was a dog. Yeah, no. How old is Skype? Like 20 years? Yeah, it would be a very old dog. Very old dog. My phone's about to die as well. I'm glad I didn't get all in during the period where I was trying to plug in my phone into the charger. Oh, well.
Not enough minerals.
Would you look at that, my friends.
Our SCVs are under attack. Not enough.
This doesn't look so nice for me, my dear friends. He is doing a very poor job here, using the massive advantage he just gained. Hey, this was not it. This is absolutely not it. Oh, definitely want one of these, though.
Add-on. Command center upgrade complete. Not enough minerals.
God, I freaking love the Starcraft music.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
Now, ready.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough.
SCV ready. Go, go, go.
Not enough minerals.
Come on.
Not enough
Probably should have gotten my my
Not
Raven
enough minerals.
before anything else.
Picking up.
Thinking back of this entire episode also doesn't make me quite proud. Oh, he's in the incorrect position here.
Add-on complete.
Oh, what his plans are, huh? He built one in every base? What is this? What? I want to see if he's getting a third base or not, though. Nice little supply block for me, too. Life is good.
Additional supply depots required. Additional
Life is
supply
very
depots
good indeed, my
required.
friends. I'm very glad I managed to send this one home, actually. It does feel very nice for me. You go up front here. We'll get one more of these.
Complete. Base is under attack.
I actually want to lose that. Hallelujah. 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 Look, he's done some demonstrably incorrect moves here. Now, of course, not one to move shame. The kids call it these days, I believe. But he definitely did make some bad ones here.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Let's take a look at the progress here on his third base. Or perhaps we should call it the lack of progress. Boys. He's in shambles right
Not
now.
enough minerals.
So he will never be capable of sniping this tank without losing a bunch of units for free. It wouldn't be free anymore because it kills something for it, but you know what I'm saying.
Ready for dust off.
I think... I could be wrong.
Insufficient Vespene
I
gas.
think I can move across the map here and win the game straight up.
Not
But I really could be wrong. Okay, the game's over now. Officially. He should be. Okay, but it's actually over, right? Ooh. This does make the game a little bit more exciting. Oh, that's my concussive. I don't care about that one a little bit less than I care about the others, actually.
research.
Come on, I want to pick that up. I didn't manage to pick it up because I'm a noob. Here we go. Let's hope he doesn't have a disruptor on top of the ramp. No force fields. Oh, unfortunate, my friend. GG. The Cyclone build always wins. This one never loses. It's legitimately the strongest build in the entire world. Why Terrans don't play this every single game, I don't know. La 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 la. Here, elementary school goes to 16, then secondary school to 19, then uni. Really? Never heard of Skype being used as WhatsApp. Well, it's not very common in the Netherlands either. Actually, WhatsApp is really popular in the Netherlands, but with high-performing individuals, we all use Skype. Me and Bill Gates often Skype in the mornings. Actually, Bill Gates is my wake-up alarm. He'll call me on Skype because I'm the only other active user still. What's up, Kevin? I don't actually know what Bill Gates sounds like. Let me listen to his voice. Bill Gates videos. Come on, speak to me. What's inside Bill's brain? Decoding Bill Gates. Oh, this is on Netflix. I don't care about that. Come on, Bill, show me what's inside of your brain. It's probably just very similar to the rest of us. Bill Gates' voice.
The graduates. I've been waiting more than 30 years to say this. Dad, I always told you I'd come back and get my degree.
I made a joke. His voice is a lot different than I would imagine Bill Gates' voice would be. I've seen Bill Gates jump over a chair before. Stop asking me about polychumpist. This is some weird meme I don't like and don't understand. Yeah, it's a very standard voice, actually. I have seen Bill Gates guess grocery store prices as well. Does he do that on Oprah or something? Or on Ellen DeGeneres? DeGeneres? What's her name? Ellen DeGeneres. Bill Gates. Yeah. I've seen it before. I'm not sure why you would agree to go on a show like this if you're Bill Gates. I feel like that would be one of the perks of having crap tons of money, is that it's really easy to say no to all of these people. Why would you want to go to Ellen DeGeneres? That sounds like a terrible time. Could have been doing something fun instead. Like going rock climbing or jumping over chairs at home. Maybe that's his hobby, I don't know. Or going rock climbing over chairs. Thank you for the 10 pounds, Mike Hawk. Sailing. I feel like that is an expensive hobby. He wants to generate publicity for his foundation. I think I have better things to do. Can't he just live stream on Twitch then? Here's how many people would tune into Bill Gates live streaming on Twitch, jumping over chairs. They would have way higher viewer numbers than Ellen DeGeneres. Like, there's absolutely no shot. If he... I think I'd watch the entire stream of him jumping over chairs. People love watching Bill Gates do stuff. Like, he could just make his own game show at home, and then he wouldn't have to go somewhere else. That sounds way better. Other people would make it for him, and he'd just show up. What are some upcoming players? I don't know. How many chairs do you think he can jump over? I don't know. He could stream it on Twitch or on YouTube. or double stream on the platform. You think if Bill Gates says, hey, I want to double stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, do you think Twitch will permaban Bill Gates? No way.
Not enough minerals.
Of course not. Bill Gates has too much power over them. Otherwise, he might just buy their company,
Not
you know?
enough minerals.
Bill Gates might buy Amazon to kill Twitch. Boom.
Not
Shouldn't
enough
have perma'd me, mate. Phew. This is max specs, by the way. Someone asked for up-and-coming players. There's this dude, Ukrainian young man called Night Phoenix. He's quite good.
additional supply depots.
I think he is what you would call like truly an up-and-coming player, where not a lot of people have heard of him or have seen him perform, but he's improving at a pretty rapid pace.
Not enough minerals.
If he continues at the same pace, he'll be very good in very little time. When it comes to the more established people, the guys that are being slept on right now, I think Skillis is fairly high level. And I think he's kind of entering that, like the high tier 2 level right now. Like I find him very good. I respect him massively. And on an unrelated note, I managed to take a game of him the other day. So, you know, don't know what that says about me, but perhaps I'm also up and coming.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
I guess what I should say about this is that I think he hasn't peaked yet. I think that is a
Minerals.
better thing to say. Like, if are there any players who I think are going to have better performance in the future than their best performance up until now? I think those are like, there's obviously a lot of lower level players that have that. In that case, I think the fastest riser is Night Phoenix, and then of the other people, I think Night Phoenix is the, Skillis. Skillis is the guy who I'm expecting very big things of still. Very big things. Fantastic player, good mindset, quite quick, understands what it takes to win as well. He's not some idiot. Yeah, genuine respect for the guy. He's also very young. I saw it today, I think. And he's like 22 or something. In my mind, he's been around for a little bit longer already. Come on, Yordgok, piss off. Yordgok, whoa, Yordgok. You can't build on the edge. That's actually insanity. Freaking max specs is insane. And I always knew it already.
Not enough add-on complete. Not enough minerals.
Definitely something wrong there.
Not enough minerals.
Freaking build on the edge of it. I think the Yordgok is some type of running bird, by the way. Or like a chicken. Some weird looking chicken. I recall it being. See if he actually has a third base. Yeah, he does.
Not enough.
Ba-da-dum. Bam. Oh, I accidentally cancelled all my Hellions there. Haha. Very funny. I tried to cancel some workers, but I accidentally went for the Hellion cancel.
Not enough.
One of my all-time favorite moves to make, apparently.
Not enough. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Oh, this feels good. Die. Hello.
Unacceptable landing zone.
Okay. This has been taken care of now. This map is really bad for Zerg, by the way. Or for Protoss. Good lord. This map's really bad for Terran in the early game, but gets significantly better later on. True story, actually.
I'm in a heap of trouble. SCV ready. SCV ready. I'm in a heap of trouble.
Add-on complete.
Oh wow, he was pretty in position there, wasn't he, Chief? Whatever. This map's impossible to do anything with the cars. We're just gonna retire them.
Not enough. Add-on.
Ah, leave me alone, you prick.
Not enough.
See all my issues with Max Packs? He plays very smart and very fast. It annoys me. This is not how I raised him. No, I only built a single medevac. Actually end my life. Oh, this guy's gonna die, that's for sure. Hey. How unfortunate for you, my friend. We go over here. And then I'll build a... one of these. I wish I had more of these things. Honest to God. This has been a disaster so far.
Research complete.
Oh, can clear this though.
Ready.
Gotta take some of these dudes out. Did I lose all of my Vikings? I think I did lose all of my Vikings. That's very fun. I wonder what his actual worker count is as well.
Add-on complete.
We had 2 little medevacs, don't forget. So this is a very sick move,
Complete.
considering I couldn't pick up here.
Upgrade
You know,
complete.
this was cool.
Are you ready for this?
Please, please notice me. We're making cool moves, okay? What's he doing?
Our SCVs are under attack.
Did I actually just block myself out completely? That'd be very nice.
Ready for dust off.
Look at this one though. Thought I built an armory? Yeah, I did. It's too late, of course, as always.
Research
Come on.
mineral field depleted.
Ready for dust off.
Mineral field depleted.
Come on. Maybe we shouldn't have done that.
Base is under
I
attack.
think I'm winning. I have a lot of cash as well. One more of these.
Base is under attack.
Die, you massive prick. Please die. I never actually started my my +2 armor, I just realized. That's also very funny. I feel like all these traits are actually quite good for me, but because I have so little
Unacceptable.
follow-up stuff, I'm not actually sure if it's still good. Let's clear this to start with.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, this felt nice already, I guess, as a start. Do I want some of these? Yeah, sure. Do I want a Ghost Academy? Sure, why not? Start +3, yes, why not? This creep thread's honestly kind of sick. Kind of nutty, as we would call it in proper English. Look at this. This is one hell of a fight, isn't it? You probably thought I wasn't paying attention, but I'm always paying attention. I'm the attention master. I've invented attention.
Command center upgrade.
Oh, he's gonna once again try to pretend like I'm an idiot.
Command
And once again, it doesn't work. Maybe you should get the hint here that I'm not an idiot. Catch that hint, huh?
mineral unacceptable. Insufficient. That
La 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 la. Does he actually have Infestor there? Or what is this?
base is under attack.
Really? Is he going in here? He thinks that's a good plan. I guess it was a pretty okay plan. He did end up killing me, huh?
Mineral field.
Ooh, that also wasn't so hot for me.
Research complete.
I think he still is winning. Feels like he still is winning, no? You go over here. You want an extra base, obviously.
Liberation is at hand.
You can lift over here.
Acceptable land.
Am I mining from this yet? No, I'm not.
Not enough energy. Mineral field depleted. Not enough.
Oh, he's actually coming for me or what? I thought I had liberators. I thought I heard them finish up at some point.
Mineral field depleted.
There we go. Oh, that also isn't so nice.
Is at hand. Talk to me.
Unacceptable landing zone.
Ah, Commander.
Unacceptable landing zone.
Doesn't it feel super nice? Still have this random base over here as well. I'm starting to believe
Our SCVs are under attack.
I might be dead.
Need something liberated?
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field.
Let's have a blast.
Mineral field depleted.
So my plan here is to just do a maxed push and hope he doesn't have, you know, anything that could potentially kill me.
Vespine geyser exhausted. Mineral field depleted. Upgrade.
I feel like this
Our SCVs are under attack.
should be really good for me. But Now I'm looking at the supply. I mean, I won this fight, that's for sure, right? But... What?! I'm pretty sure he could have paid because he had triple my income here. And he still had a lot of cash in the bank. I'm okay with it though. You know, I broke him mentally, which is, I guess, the only thing that truly matters. I'm in his head. A dub is a dub. Why didn't he take the top aces? Why did he leave? I don't know. Look at that, 70 points in the pocket. Early game was a little bit weak, I feel like. Look at his army value go down a couple of times. He had such nice eco. Pop, 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 pop. I did lose my banshees for free, which sucked, actually. If I had those earlier, I feel like these Spearling Bane attacks aren't quite as difficult to hold. I have better hold on multiple angles. What is this 73 number on the camera? It's the amount of times that I've lost the game after being so far ahead that it couldn't be possible anymore. But this is not a number that stands still, you know, it moves up and down based on my perception of the games that I lost or won. Or it is my heart rate, one of the two, your choice. This number can be whatever you want it to be. It is fluid like that. Beautiful stuff. It doesn't move. I think the thing might be broken. Oh, it's because my phone is dead. My heart rate is not set on 73 close. Wait. Give me 1 second. I will fix it again. Absolute fixer. Judging by my name, what's my rank? I don't think you have Starcraft 2 installed. Are you an Android? No, I'm an iPhone. Wait, Android isn't the same. Never mind. Pretend that joke never landed. Pre-recorded heart rate confirmed. Wait, I'm gonna figure it out for you. Okay. We issue work now. Go work, you moron. Whatever. Alright, any questions? Did you see that guy that drank the pee from cups in Paris? No, I didn't. Very professional stream over here, Captain. No feature ever works. That's how you know it's genuine. That's the beauty of streaming. If you want to see something professional, go watch national television. But that's not quite as interesting, because you're lacking the authenticity factor. Okay, wait. I'm gonna restart this thing, and then it's going to work. I swear to God. Okay. This is not working. I don't know. We'll turn it off for now until I figure out how it works. Until we truly figure it out. I wonder when GSL is gonna upload their replays. I'm looking forward to them. If Solar loses to Keen though, I'm not looking forward to it. I actually want to see Hero versus Solar. Are we Diablo fans here? Any chance you will give it a go? No. No chance. I'm not into it. No offense to Diablo. I'm sure it's a great game. I just don't like it. Or well, yeah, it's just not for me. How many accounts do you have? I don't know, like 3 or 4. I only use 1 or 2 though, most of the time. Okay, I think I fixed my heart rate. 69. Hey, perfect. Does it go up and down? Yeah. Nice. I now play against A-Bob. I had an epic game against this dude the other day. Like legitimately epic. Not some lame epic one, you know, but legit. A truly legit game. Late game, everything. Okay, I'll show you guys the build of a lifetime as well here. You and me, we used to be together, always. Don't speak, know just what you're saying. I feel like half of my streams are just me trying to figure out how the tech of my stream actually works. Which can't be the way it should be. Why are ads on YouTube often so bad? Like, why do I keep getting weird phone ads, despite me never having downloaded a phone game? I now got a game called Hero Wars, in which apparently one of the characters that you play at some point gets eaten by a massive goddess or something like that. It's like some weird fetish app that at the same time also allows you to play like some RPG. I don't quite understand how it works. You also have all of these games which apparently don't even have the same gameplay as they show in the video. I think the Top War or something like that, or Total War, is just a completely different game from what they show you in the advertisement. I don't even understand how that works. Like, which idiot comes up with that plan? Or which genius came up with that? Someone had to do it the first time. And then somehow it worked. And now we're stuck with people playing Top War. Total War? One of the two. Apparently the game is pretty garbage. Ads are definitely getting worse. Seems impossible, but here we are. Yeah, it's crazy. There's the thing with the I think it's called Top War, the legitimately terrible one. That one right now, what it does is it pays people to pretend like they're doing a review of it, or like they pretend like they're exposing it, and then they start playing it and really enjoy it all of a sudden. It's like it's so obviously fake. The people that lend themselves to this something should happen with them. I don't know what, but something. Like, it's so stupid. So it will be like some guy sitting there. Some guy sitting there, la 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 la. Today I'm going to be exposing Top War for having terrible gameplay. And you're like, oof, it's gonna be exciting, you know, because you've been seeing these ads all the time. And then it's like, oh wow, this gameplay is actually pretty fun and interactive. Man, I can't wait to play this longer. Oh, look at me, I'm shooting these guys. This will legitimately be an advertisement. So they know they're scamming, or there's some... I don't even know what their business model is. Maybe it's like a money laundering campaign or something. It just makes... It just legitimately makes no sense. I also don't know anyone who would watch that advertisement and think to themselves, oh, that game looks good. Let me try that. Like, you have to actually... I've gotten hit in the head multiple times as a 3-year-old to find that game, like, even to make it, you know, to think that it looks interesting. You have to be severely damaged already as a person, I think. It's just legit. What is this guy doing? Oh, that was really bad by me. That's also really bad by him, though. I lost my work. That is fantastic. Do I get Stim first? I can't recall now. Yeah, let's just get Stim first, I guess.
Cyclone. SCV ready. What's going on? Channels closed.
I probably should have moved a little bit faster, huh?
You got it. Comms. You got
Insufficient vest.
Go, go, go.
Oh,
Man the rear. Got it. SCV ready.
Command center upgrade complete.
just to clarify, Total War is a very good PC turn-based RTS, not the phone game Total War. Okay, yeah, it's the phone game that I'm talking crap about. If you're into Total War, then go ahead and play Total War with your mates. I don't care. Obviously, it's a worse game than Starcraft 2 is, but then again, that's pretty universal for games in general, isn't it, lads? We know the truth. Sometimes I feel like Starcraft 2 is a little bit like a cult, you know? Like, all these middle-aged men who are playing like a 13-year-old game, telling everyone they know that it's the greatest game they've ever played. And telling ourselves that we're having a good time while we're constantly being destroyed by the ladder. And this is what StarCraft is. It's like, it is a crazy experience. Like you're losing at least half of your games, like for the rest of your life. And yet we convince ourselves the entire time that this is the best we could spend it. I freaking love it.
Ready for dust off.
The other day I went like 1-8 on the ladder. And my first thought after closing down my PC was like, man, I can't wait to do this again tomorrow. It's
Not
like
enough minerals.
actually hit in the head.
Ready to roll out. SCV ready. SCV ready.
You know what people have started doing against me? Because I do this build basically every single game. Is they started sieging up in the main base a bunch. So they always have a tank in the main as well, which super frustrates me, obviously. Kind of forgot how to do this build, honestly. Which also isn't entirely brilliant. I think he's gonna try and catch me.
Add on.
Shouldn't succeed. Oh, nice. I didn't continue building this. Oh, I don't think he can get it, can he? The range! Oh.
Not enough minerals.
Yeah, it's been a fairly mediocre execution out of me. A couple of mistakes have been made. Let's pretend like this game is still okay for us. What the hell, that haircut though? Well, I didn't do my hair today, so I got it cut very short. So now technically I'm supposed to put something like wax or gel in it, but I'm so lazy. I can't be bothered. It's like what am I doing it for, you know? Who am I trying to impress? Myself, I guess. Then, like I don't sit outside the entire day. Inside.
Not enough.
Ready for dust off.
Nice one.
Waiting on you. SCV ready. SCV ready.
Add on.
Where's the emergency?
Not enough energy. Mineral field.
If I can kill one Viking, I'll be happy. I'm in a really bad spot right now.
Not enough minerals.
Okay, so we have this thing, which isn't even the correct unit right now. I did kill a bunch of workers though,
Ready.
so maybe there's hope for someone like me.
Additional supply depots required.
But
Not
I don't really have high hopes for this game anymore.
Center upgrade complete.
You go repair. I think I saw something here, didn't I?
Additional supply depots required.
Talk to me.
Mineral field depleted.
Gonna get this as our fort then. He has +1. Oh, I also have 1-1
Not
though.
enough minerals.
I was like, man, he already has 1-1. This freaking sucks. And I realized
Additional supply depots required.
I'm just like him.
Not enough minerals.
I'm just like my
Not
opponent.
enough minerals.
I have the same upgrades. I'm a human being too. Is he playing mech or something? No, he had upgrades. Actually, let me clear this thing. No?
Additional supply depots.
Ready for dust off.
It's gonna be uber supply bot. This is actual low tier move, by the way. It is not okay to do. Okay? Whoop! Might have wanted to send a little bit more there, buddy. Might have wanted to send a little bit more. Like the combat shield makes one hell of a difference, no?
Talk ready.
Oopsies. Come on, shoot him!
Not enough.
I mean, this didn't look so bad, no?
Now what?
Did he have a fort base there? Yeah, he's trying to get one. Not on my watch, matey.
Not enough.
Gonna get a 5th over here. Once we get 2-2, we're truly gonna start going pretty ham. Is the drops that really always do it. Okay, he thinks I don't have a fort right now. He's gonna be so happy with himself. Oh my, look how many depot drops he has over here. Oh, pissing off right away.
Upgrade complete.
Come on, buddy.
Upgrade not enough.
You can do it. What is he doing here, though?
Upgrade complete. Not enough energy. Not enough. Not enough energy.
Hello? Where is his army? I'm so afraid right now.
Ready
Does
for
he have
dust
2-2?
off?
Doesn't have 2-2 quite yet. So, we're up in a lot of things, except tank count. Okay, we're actually up in very little things. I just realized. But we are up in marine count, and we have better upgrades. And these things actually really do matter.
Not
So,
enough minerals.
I still have hope for this game.
Mineral field depleted.
This guy's just A-moving his army around, isn't he?
Not enough energy. Add-on complete. Not enough.
Can I jump on top of this or no? I think I can actually. So this felt pretty okay, I guess. Ooh, do want to go home a little bit. What's this count right now of crap? Does have a count of a lot of different units. Pretty high up there. Actually, I can just send this over to my 6th base. Did I manage to clear this? No, right? No, I don't think so. Didn't think so. Okay, we're just gonna move in right now. I think this is a win. It's a pretty darn big win. 2-2 versus 0. After how bad this early game was, this was some significant outplayers here that we witnessed. Look at this. This was sick. This was a must do, you know? This is like going to San Francisco and not going to the massive bridge. You know, this is a must do. Is that the Golden Gate Bridge? Is that what it's called? But it's red, no? The Golden Gate Bridge, if I recall correctly. I've actually been to San Francisco and never been to the Golden Gate Bridge, I just realized. Yeah, it's a red bridge. What a terrible name for this bridge. Hey Captain, GG, well played. Really enjoyed the Harambo video as well. Thank you, buddy. Try my best. Check if you supply blocked him. When was that? Was that here? The single drop in the natural. Right. Look, he was constantly supply blocked though. That's why I managed to get back into the game. So he probably was hardcore supply blocked after this. He already had 3. Poof, poof, poof. Oh, yeah, that was a big one. That was a big chunk there out of his... Okay, from here on out, I think I'm in an okay spot. It's because it's made of gold, but was painted red. This sounds so fake. There's no way they made a bridge out of gold. I'm not even gonna Google it. That's how sure I am that this is a bald-faced lie. You Weasley little liar. Harstem has 100% rewired his brain for being able to say what he's doing and thinking while stomping butt in Starcraft 2. Yes. Look at this. Now, this is the MMR tax that we just lost. He gets minus 12, I get plus 11. This morning, I got paid, though. Subsidized in my MMR journey by Blizzard. Harstem, I happen to have a very cheap bridge available for sale if you like the per... Nah, I'm good. Do you play Zerg before Toss sometimes or always Terran on stream? I love Terran, dude. I really, really like playing Terran. And I've been getting better. Look. Like a week and a half ago, I was 5.3. Then I played like 90 games with Terran. Now I'm 5.547. I think if I play like 100 more games, I can probably get 5.7, 5.8. I truly believe this. But I sadly have to stop my Terran journey. Because I need to start practicing a lot of Toss again in the next few days. Because I have the DreamHack at the Dream... No, I keep saying Atlanta. It's just the regular DreamHack stuff. I'm most disappointed to catch you in the act, deceiving your audience in your video. The secret counter to Cannon Rush. I pro brush to Grandmaster was not in fact a ladder match. What a scandal. That wasn't real deception though. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this multiple times. Do you get new builds to tutorials to play Terran? I want to learn it. I installed Starcraft 2. So... What is it they say again?
Not enough minerals.
Give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. Teach a man how to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. Unless he doesn't like fish. But then he can sell the fish and buy it for something that he does like. So, rather than giving you one Terran tutorial or one Terran build order, how about I tell you how I go about learning new build orders myself? Doesn't that sound better? I'm teaching you how to fish, making myself obsolete in the process.
Not enough minerals.
Reason the microphone arm went. You don't like this noise? Absolutely iconic at this point, the microphone squeak. Look, I'm not gonna be here for the rest of your life to provide you fish, you know? So I could give you a fish every now and again, still. But I also want to teach you how to fish. We'll do it after this game, alright? I'll actually run down the entire process on how to fish. He didn't scout, I didn't scout. For some reason, this scares me more than it should scare him. Most Terran players don't actually scout. But most TOS players definitely do scout, because TOS keeps on dying against weird cheeses. Should buy a Herman Miller chair. I just bought the Mira. Yeah, I've considered it. But I'm good. I'm very happy with my current chair, actually. Like, I have no real issues. I used to have some pains in the back. I don't, so... Oh, actually, it's supposed to be here. I don't want to change it. And also, I want to test the chair before I buy it. I don't know if there's a Herman Miller chair store nearby where I can test it. I've sat on them. We have them in the Shopify office. So when I'm there, but... Like, I find them nice. But not necessarily... $1,500 nice. Or however expensive they are. 1,200. I find it very expensive for a chair as well. Now... Granted, you sit on it the entire day. So I probably do want to invest a little bit in that. But I don't know. If I'm happy with my chair, I don't feel the need to, you know, to upgrade. But maybe in the future. I don't know. I thought about this in the past.
Not enough minerals.
Ooh. What are you doing, buddy? Finish it.
Not enough minerals.
If you would have finished that would have been hilarious. I would have actually typed XD. Lucky for him, he didn't finish it. He would have been the first person ever to have been XD'd by me. It's one of those rare moments.
Not enough minerals. Add-on complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Bum ba da da bum bum. Dum ba da 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 dum. Da 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 da. Just gonna check what he's doing. I don't actually.
Are you ready? Who wants some? SCV ready.
Ready for dust off.
It's kind of exciting because you probably don't want to finish it in that case. Oh.
SCV ready.
Light. Talk to me. Now,
SCV ready. SCV ready. SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready. SCV ready. Got a target in mind. SCV ready.
light flight. Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Sheesh. Please. Sheesh. No, come on. Well, it's actually completely fine. I still believe I'm fairly far ahead, so I'm not super worried. What was that? Oh, it's another Marine. I messed up my macro a little bit behind it. As you can see by the fact that I'm building 5 Marines at the same time. Or sorry, 5 depots at the same time. That's often not what we considered the optimal approach to StarCraft 2. I could have actually gotten this CC a while ago as well, but I didn't because I didn't want to pretend, you know, I didn't want to look that bad this game. I was like, oh, that's really pushing it. We dealt a lot of damage. Direct and indirect, I can only imagine. I don't know how much indirect damage we dealt, but I think a fair chunk as well. This is, at the moment, my favorite build in this matchup. So we'll actually look at a replay. I wonder if I have replays of this build. I don't actually think I do. But yeah, we'll go over the game, okay, in detail. Whatever game we have.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
So 2 things we can do here. I believe he's gonna play charge. In that case, I don't actually mind sending this across the map. I think in some scenarios, in a lot of scenarios actually, it's probably even the correct call. Maybe I should have checked for any potential observers first though. That might have been worthwhile.
Not enough minerals. Not
Yeah,
enough
I don't think this is worthwhile for him.
research complete.
So right now he's on the map, somewhere here, I guess.
Add-on complete.
Whatever.
SCV ready.
Research
Actually, we're gonna piss off because he has batteries everywhere. I just realized.
Bad news.
command center upgrade complete. Not enough.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Yeah, definitely clear some of these now.
Add-on complete.
SCV
Research complete.
gangway coming through.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Boy.
Base is under attack. Our SCVs are under attack.
Ah!
Our SCVs are under attack. Not enough minerals. Base is under attack. Not enough minerals.
Sorry for the screaming. I do apologize for that.
Mineral field.
Thought I started some ghost as well,
Not
but
enough minerals.
piss off, you massive prick.
Our SCVs are under
Is he really going here to do this type of stuff?
upgrade complete.
Oh, don't want to lose that. I do believe I'm gonna lose it.
Insufficient.
Hmm.
Not enough energy.
I thought I was further ahead, honestly.
Ready for
There's been a
dust off.
common theme with this build order, which probably means Well, okay, this time I guess the follow-up was really, really bad.
Insufficient.
So I can't even complain. Can't even say that Protoss is a little bit broken. It's not allowed. If this is how you play. The way that I've been playing, that is.
Insufficient.
My opponent has done nothing wrong yet. Nothing for me to cry over. And in general, there's of course no use in spilling over cried milk. Crying over spilled milk. There we go. Spilling over cried milk. Crying over spilled milk.
Insufficient. Bespin
Okay, I'm just gonna keep all these units here. This is gonna be my fort base, I guess. Die, please. Thank you very much.
Additional supply depots.
This better be good.
Additional supply depots required. Launching mineral field depleted.
Do you see that snipe?
Energy.
Freaking high tier now.
Mineral field
I have a
depleted.
crap ton of money as well. I'm a wealthy man. What can I say? I'm a wealthy man. I need some freaking space to build more barracks though. Here we go. That will do the trick. One of these as well. We still have a bunch of mines over there, which I really freaking like. What? No shot. Huh?
Our SCVs mineral field depleted.
No way, right? What? Did I actually lose this game? Huh. If you learn, I guess. I was owning this dude.
Mineral field
80 workers. Get pretty poor upgrades, but so did I. Let's have a quick look at the early game. What did I kill? Killed 3 workers and a bunch of stalkers, but I did lose my medevac and all my marines. And my follow-up hit so freaking late. Like, I'm supposed to have stim and combat pretty much done at this point. I'm supposed to have way more units. Like, all the money that's being invested in these 2 barracks and this command center should be in units already. But because my follow-up was so sloppy, it wasn't. So I should be up like maybe 15 extra supply or so, if I do this properly. And then I can push out right now with 2 tanks, 2 medevacs, and way more marines. Like, this medevac, that was annoying. Like, I'm not gonna even lie about that. He flies in. It's nice vision on the map. Yeah, and then the fact that he hits all of his storms as well, like, I just didn't think there was going to be a storm. I guess it's 8 minutes into the game, that's really late. And my tanks weren't sieged either. That also wasn't brilliant. Kind of sloppy of an attack. Oh well, that's life. La 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 la. It does really feel OP, wow, if the player knows how to use it, I guess. Yes, that should indeed be the takeaway from that last game. That TOS is too strong. It's 5.5k MMR. I'm glad we all got to the right conclusion in the end. That was my goal. Favorite cheese IRL? I don't know. I'm not much of a cheese man. Still 5-5, that's what matters. Okay, I'll show you how to do the replay. So imagine you have... Let's just pick a game, right? We'll do this from the Terran's perspective. We're teaching you how to fish. Yeah, calm it. I'm about to teach you how to fish real good. So it starts by just watching the game, okay? Just general concept. Just have a look at what it is. What is this? This is a proxy racks. Is positioning important? Is the map important? Maybe all of these things do matter. What does it do with the SCV? Waits for a little bit. Probably a reason for it. Reaper into factory on top of the ramp. And a second depot on top of the ramp. Go in for a scout. See what your opponent is doing. And now we also have to pay attention to the Protoss builder. So what did Protoss do here? Protoss played no scout, Nexus before core. Okay? That means that in the scenario, like what I would do is I would write all of this down, right? I don't want to write it down now because I can just remember it because I'm not an idiot. But in this case, I would write down, in case of Nexus before core, we put a bunker next to the pylon of our opponent, okay? Dumpty 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 dum. Then we go in. We should know all the timings here from the Protoss as well. Well, this is not too important if you're very new, but for me. Bump dump. You go in. Bumpy dumpy dumpy dump. Kill some workers. And then, ideally, before your opponent's unit pops out, you piss off. Okay? Now, how do we know this? 20 seconds after a cybernetics core finishes up, the first unit can be out. Every unit, except for the sentry, takes 30 seconds with one chrono boost to make that 20. So if the cybernetics core finishes at 2:11, that means the first unit will be out at 2:31. If the cyber core, which is a standard timing, finishes at 2 straight, then the first unit will be out at 2:20. We pop off to our bunker, and in this case, because he played Nexus before core, I think, he followed it up with Marines and starts rallying Marines into this bunker as well. Behind this, you're getting Cyclone, blah, 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 blah. This is the general plan. Okay, so the general plan is it's not necessarily a kill move, but it's a significant assault on your opponent's natural, trying to do eco damage, while simultaneously quickly tacking up behind it in a 1-1-1 type style. CC on the low ground, first unit a Cyclone, then a tank. Now, you kind of have the general overview, then you just write down the exact build order that you're supposed to play. So you go over the replay again, right? What timing does my SCV move out? Is it my first SCV that goes across the map? Do I get to take 5 minerals? So here we see that he lets all of his SCVs mine 5 minerals and then he sends an SCV across the map. This is obviously map dependent. On different maps, the walking distance to the proxy location might be different. So you might need to adapt that. But on this particular map, in this particular build order, this is how Maru does it. And in that case, we probably just want to copy it. Second SCV gets rallied to the ramp. Also look at things like this, like little queues, like how I like to call them. Basically, a lot of build orders are really difficult to remember. So you kind of want to have some association with it, right? So this SCV, which is I think it's the second, it's the second SCV, or the first SCV, sorry. It's the first SCV that pops. You just rally to the ramp, and you build a depot with it. Okay, very easy, very simple. So guys go back with minerals, blah, 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 send across the map. Make sure you continue workers all the way throughout. And then the next thing you do is just write down the supplies of the first buildings. In this case, 16 barracks. He's actually too late. This is pathetic. So if I see this, that he messed up his own build order, you're obviously supposed to send the SCV a little bit quicker. That's so sad, actually. He's like a second and a half too late. 17 gas. 17 gas. Okay? Double gases. Now, check how quick saturation is as well. Always do this in pro games because this varies wildly. In this case, he pulls into gas immediately as they finish. So maximum gas mining. When you're slower than the pro you're watching, how do you decide which actions to cut and which ones to focus on in order to follow the build order? You're following the build order. This is non-negotiable. Negotiable? Negotiable? We do not negotiate about following the build order. What we can negotiate about is whether you're doing all the micro moves or all the necessary actions. We'll get into that, okay? I'm walking you through how to progress to a build order as well. No worries. Okay, this is I'm teaching you how to fish. This is an extensive process. And I'm laying out the foundation right now. Okay. You see the Reaper? Start the orbital command immediately. Like, these are all the things this is really important to get correct. If you mess this up in the writing down stage, then you're never gonna make it properly. So here, when do we send out our SCV? This is important as well, okay? What people will do is they'll remember, I want to build a factory when I have 100 gas. So what they'll do is they'll send out an SCV once they have 100 gas. But your SCV should already be here once you have 100 gas. Otherwise, you're an idiot. So this guy goes earlier, you know, at maybe, let's say 70 or 80 gas. He goes out, bam, throws down the factory. And then after you build the factory, you immediately send out an SCV as well to build a depot, or practically immediately. And look what happens here, okay? This is the first move where I want you to pay attention very closely. When are we pulling out of gas? When is this? Huh? That is it as we build the factory? I didn't even see it. Okay, factory. Waits a little bit. Yeah, so basically the moment he starts the factory, he pulls out of gas. 2 seconds after or so. So we can pick the factory timing. Pulls 2 out of gas. This is important. This is all part of the build order. If you leave them in gas, you're going to have less money for the CC later on. So focus on these tiny crap things, okay? This is what's going to make the difference between being a bronze player and between being silver 1, which is your dream and has been your lifelong dream already. Now you come home after a long day of work, you play your 2 games a week, still stuck in bronze. But now, with these details, you're figuring it out. Boom, you build the bunker, bam. Now, I hear you guys think, my opponents never expand and always cheese me. How do I respond to that? Well, that's actually a good question. What I would do in that case is I would build the bunker on this Nexus location and still go for the full wall at home. And then just scout with the Reaper in your opponent's main base, and then either get Marines from here, put them in the bunker, or fly your barracks back home. You can defend pretty much everything in the early game with a Cyclone, which is what Maru is going for anyway. So do not worry about that. Also, don't try to make up your own responses, okay? No offense, if you knew how to do your own responses, you wouldn't be asking me how to fish. No one knows how to respond to things. Like below 5 or 6k MMR or so. So the best thing to do is just to stick with the build order. The chances that there is some safety included there is pretty high because it's a high level build. You took it from Maru or from Beyond or from Hero. Okay? So most of the time, there's a reason why they do the build order the way they do it. I don't want... People will scout no Nexus and they'll throw down an eBay and build 4 turrets here. And then they wonder why their eco is garbage. Okay, don't do this. Just follow the build order. You have a higher chance of succeeding with that. As a general rule. There might be some very specific scenarios where your gold 1 opponent is freaking brilliant and has figured something out that no other Protoss has yet. But the chance of that happening is actually very small. So just stick to the build. Now, here is our first part where we can start adding difficulty. So if you're a complete clown, like a lot of people are, there's nothing wrong with that. Clowns are funny. Just rally your Reaper to the bunker, okay? Don't go in here, don't micro it, just put it next to the bunker. The real threat to your opponent is going to be this bunker. I'd rather have you execute the build correctly, make sure you're continuing worker production and doing it correct, and just not control your Reaper. Just right-click this pylon or something, or have it on hold position next to the bunker, so that a pro pool can't kill it, all right? That's what we care about. However, if you're more comfortable with the build already, you can decide to send in the Reaper. And the first time you do it, just scout. See if you can find like tech, see how many gateways there are, see if there's a second gas, and then piss off, you know? And then once you feel very comfortable with that, you can start trying to harass these workers a little bit. So you do progressions. But the bottom line always is going to be that you're doing your freaking build order correctly. Nothing else matters in your life right now. The only thing that matters is doing this build order exactly as Maru did. And you're benchmarking stuff, right? When does Maru's factory finish? That finishes at 227. Boom. 227. So every single game, you play this game, you go over the replay. Did my factory finish at 227? No. Why didn't it? Is it because I'm an idiot? Is it because I sent my SCV as I had 100 gas? Why did I not do it as Maru? That is literally like, why am I not Maru? Is literally what you're asking at every turn of the road, basically. Is what you want to know. Understood? 227. Boom. Here it finishes. What's up next? We started Tech Lab immediately. See, Maru was slow. He's going to watch this replay and ask himself, why was I not as good as Maru? Why am I a moron? That type of stuff. He'll ask himself that after this game. Start the Tech Lab. I actually think he can start a starport as well right now, but he isn't. I don't know why that is, but we're not deviating from the build here. Oh, because he's getting a CC. That's why we don't deviate from Maru. See? Here I was questioning the god himself. Depot timing should be correct, just like this. And then boom. Get the CC at the exact same timing as he did. So we already have two nice benchmarks now. 227 is a factory. It's a factory. And 3 is our CC. How many workers do we have at that point? We have 24 workers, as long as we haven't lost our scouting workers. Like, these are such... And our Cyclone is about 9 seconds in. This is so easy to benchmark as well. And we're flying home. Look at that. 3 is such a beautiful benchmark, actually, because you're flying home with your barracks. You have your Cyclone started for 10 seconds already, and you just started your CC. Isn't this a beautiful benchmark that we have here? And at this point, you've already won the game against your opponent. Congratulations. You're officially better now. Like, your gold opponent had no clue how to beat this. He's pulling probes to kill your bunker, and it's over. Okay? You get a tank immediately behind this, a starport. When did that start? This started 18 seconds ago. Let me do 20, it's easier math. So at 15. 3:15 this started. Now, you write that down, blah, 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 blah. Absolutely perfect. Now, do you always want to send the Cyclone across the map to deal with this? I don't actually know. You can do it. If your opponent isn't defending this at all, you can maybe leave it at home. Who cares? If you don't feel comfortable microing this Cyclone at all, don't do it. Once again, micro is always secondary to executing the build order, in this case. I much prefer you doing a perfect build order rather than you doing some fancy Cyclone micro while floating 3k minerals. Now then, from here on out, it all becomes kind of reactionary to what happened. So ideally, if I were to study a build like this, I get multiple replays of this build or have multiple games in which he played it and then look at different responses to see what he does against different things. But in this case, you could basically mentally... Like you could put it in like files, you know, you can file it under, if my opponent loses his Nexus, this is a good response. So you continue tank production, you get Vikings, you get Marines. That's it. You're not necessarily holding your low ground. This is a good response. And then afterwards you go find a game where your opponent doesn't lose his Nexus. Okay. Sorry? Yeah, I'll show it. First, I'm teaching them how to fish. And now the game is over. You've won. Congratulations. Still take a look at the follow-up when like the second barracks is and the third barracks and all that type of stuff. And boom. You have your game. Okay? Isn't it easy? This is fishing. Alright. Protoss is my favorite race to play, but also my worst. Do I just take comfort in the fact that not everyone can be smart? Just play Protoss. The beauty is if you suck with a race, it's really easy to improve with it. Alright, listen to this. Today's a very special day in the Netherlands. As you all know, my last name is De Koning, which means the king. And a couple of years ago, the Netherlands decided that in order to honor me and my family, they would make a day called King's Day on the 27th of April every year. And on this particular day, we have an associated snack. this is what we call a tompoes. And this is a special one. Usually this part is pink. You see it? But now it's orange. That's because my favorite color is orange. Everyone in the country eats this in honor of my family. Now, there's multiple theories on how to properly eat this. You have the absolute degenerates that will bite into it. And then you have people that do it layer by layer. Personally, I'm not entirely sure what's correct. So we're gonna Google and watch a tutorial. I think that might be the smartest play here, actually, no? How to eat tompoes.
De tompoes is misschien...
Okay, it's a Dutch video, but I'll mute it anyway. Let's see, how do we get this thing up here? See, here's pink.
wel het aller-Nederlandste...
We'll mute you. This is Dutch subtitles. Do we have English or no? No, tough luck. Okay, how do we eat them? Come on. Look at her. She's walking around. Ooh, how do they get made? Delicious. Look, they're all pink. I don't think this is actually done by hand anymore. Seems ridiculous. Well, how do we eat it? With a fork? Okay, this is the other approach. Degenerate. See, this is the degenerate approach. It's not okay. Neither of these. Okay, what was the first one? Cut it through the middle? That's 2 halves. That actually does make some sense. A fork. Interesting. Well, mine is orange, as mentioned before. Look, if you have a certain technique, you can often keep it intact while pushing it in your mouth consistently. This takes years of practice, though. I don't actually like these too much. I'm gonna wash my hands. Be right back. A bit too creamy for me, personally. It looks like custard. You look like custard. What's custard? Custard. No, it's not custard. No. God. Oh, you Americans. No, it's more cream inside. It's like real cream. Custard. Come on, man. Get it together. Wat zit er in tompoes? Maybe it is custard. No. Oof. Yeah, it's just cream. Yellow cream. It's because the baker peed in it. Gives that nice salty taste. People say on this day you should wear orange in the Netherlands. 2 patriots know you should spend the entire day watching Kevin de Koning's video and streams. Exactly. Custard is cream? No one knows. It's 100% cream. It's room. Gele room. Banketbakkersroom. This is very special stuff. Can you try mines only? No, I can't. Time for another game? Or what? Play some Protoss maybe even? Lower the graphics, of course. Lower the graphics, up the skill. Ooh, Calazar. Can I try winning only? Okay. You should sleep. It depends what time it is. And what you did. The entire day. Calazar absolutely blasted me the other day. Can't remember where. I think it might have been EPT or something. Absolutely owned me. I'm gonna play some... I think this is the worst map for Protoss in the entire pool. I can't remember there ever being a worse map than this. If you lose, switch race. No, because then we'll have to switch so fast. I kind of want to play some Protoss games right now. I need to change my hotkeys. Harstem. Thank you for your explanation of the replays and teaching how to fish. Have to go now. Enjoy your holiday and stream. Oh, my pleasure. I'm a big fisherman after all. I enjoy teaching other people how to fish. This feels like just a standard CC timing, you know? Ooh, he might get it down, but he might also not. Zoop. Whoa. 146, delayed him for like 8 seconds or so. That's pretty crazy. That is actually pretty crazy. His Reaper control is absolutely bonkers as well. I've said this before, but I truly believe that he has some of the legitimately best Reaper control in the entire world. Like, I know that Calazar is not necessarily a top 5 Terran in the world, but when it comes to Reaper control, I truly believe he is. But he's not playing it. I guess because this is a good map for walling off the Reaper spot. Sad we don't get to see it now, after me bragging about it. He's really, really good with it. I don't get why Terran chased the blocking probe. Why not just build it slightly out of position? Interesting thought. Why don't they? Ah, yeah. Should have chrono boosted and not done what I've done here. This was a mistake. Should have chrono boosted my workers, not the Phoenix. No. Like some absolutely atrocious Starcraft 2 today. Could have done this better, I think. I think I should have lifted faster, but I wanted to hide for a little bit. Then again, would he really believe that I'm not playing Phoenix? I literally always play Phoenix. I don't think he would have bought it. This is a risky build that I'm playing here. See what he's doing? That's a mine over there, isn't it? Did I see that correctly? Not sure if I did. He's gonna try and scan. So triple CC. Relatively quick after a poor early game for him. He lost 5 Marines, 1 Hellion. I lost 2 Adepts. That sounds winning-ish for me. No? Definitely does. So how do we approach the mid-game from here on out? Is I think a good question to ask ourselves. Should have gotten my gases a bit quicker. So I think it's going to be relatively high worker count, pretty quickly into a proxy gateway with fast +1, which we will chrono boost. So chrono boost on the workers. I think I want 3 chrono boosts on the +1 total. And then proxied gateway, high Phoenix count, and go pretty aggressively forward. Definitely do want 1 sentry, I think. I wish I could lift that, but I can't. How unfortunate. That's 6 or what? 7 gates. God, I can't count. Templar Archives is 1. And I obviously want like 8 gates or so. 8 gates here, and then 1 gate here. So I'm up to 9. And mines are probably going to be my biggest enemy here. Either mines or tanks. So something that I could do, I don't have to, but something I could do, is add in an oracle. I accidentally did that already. I swear I didn't do that on purpose. Wait, what? Excuse? This can be the entire army, no? Nice one, Cap. Nice little supply block here. That's absolutely beautiful. What is this? How did he attack so fast? It would have been so nice had we not been supply blocked here. Honestly think we could have killed. Honestly believe that. No. I feel like I played this out so poor. I feel like after my early game I should have been in a way better spot, no? Why is there just a random dude standing over there? God knows. I may not always love you, as long as there are stars above you. You never need to doubt it. I'll make you so sure about it. So the moment he gets what do you call them right now? The moment he gets ghost out is just such a bad moment for me. Hello? Oh, which is right about now, I guess. He only has 1, actually. I killed the armory, I guess, huh? Uh-oh. Die! Very sloppy game by me. What?
Engaging the enemy.
Okay, so he definitely did the rebuild. Nice. I might have lost this game. I'm pretty sure we've lost this game, actually. Yeah. It's like 140, 150, yeah. 70, 2-2 versus 2-1. Pretty sloppy game by me, I think. That supply block was really painful to start with. And the rest here, I think, was pretty good. But just got caught out of position here. Which kind of sucked. Like, this defense, I think, was nice. One was in the middle. He didn't retarget with the left one, which was good for me. I think it was an okay fight still. But here I left this base very open. In my mind. Was this the right move? I think it was, actually, thinking about it. Here I just had so little. I thought this was a Colossus, honestly. This was huge. This move was actually huge. I didn't see what happened, though. Okay, yeah, I didn't really pay attention to that. So I guess they didn't actually kill as much as I would have wanted to. Still killed a fair bit. I thought I killed more workers there. But I had enough worker kills. I just needed to not die here. If I had sent this disruptor shot a bit better, maybe had the zealots with my army a bit quicker. I don't know. Felt like a somewhat of a close game. We're floating a bunch as well for no real reason. Guess you didn't have to wait. Yeah. It's a nice game though. Maybe Colossus first would be better? No, couldn't have done it because then mines would have killed me. Oh, he was playing unranked? What? Oh, that's lame. Why is he 6k with his unranked? Then he still takes a lot of MMR away from me. That's frustrating. What was I gonna say? Yeah, because then I can never clear mines. Like I need disruptors to clear mines. Yeah. I think after the early game it should have never been this close. His initial push was quite good though. I was surprised by that. Or well, he killed my Oracle, which also was poor by me. Still a lot of small errors, I think, in that game. Let's try again. Harstem, in one of your previous streams, you mentioned that playing Terran is the most fun for you. I love Terran, but don't play because TVT is not so fun. Don't you mind the mirror matchup? I've got just the build for you. Check the... I can't send these replays because the GSL doesn't want, you know? You have to pay for them. But check Maru versus Beyond on Grezwan, okay? This particular build that Beyond plays here, I think will make TVT a lot more fun for you. In my mind. I also lost my sentry, yeah. What about Bob's build? You can also play that in TVT if you truly want to. I'm not sure if I'd necessarily recommend it though. Mirror matchups are the best. If you lose, copy their build, keep going until you have the ultimate build. It's not usually how it works though. Can you invent a TOS Bob build? You mean similar concept? I mean... yeah, I guess I could. It would be what? Proxy 1 gate or proxy 2 gate? You send in some zealots. Then you proxy a Stargate and get a carrier out? Yeah. I think it's possible. I mean, why not? That sounds pretty fun, actually. Not so sure how I want to play this, but let's have a look here, shall we now? Thanks for the $10. Thanks for the entertainment that we're graveyard, so I get home and have a beer watching your stream and go to bed. Oh, that's very nice. I like the thought of people watching my stream while drinking a beer. There's something special about watching something with a beer, you know? So I'm glad my stream is that level for you. Much appreciated, buddy. Fiery Patriot. Got for a cheeky little proxy robo here, actually. I wonder if he's gonna find it. I think he might be going for gold very quickly here. Like hitting gold. ASAP, basically. Oh, I accidentally finished one extra worker, which was a mistake. Let's see what my friend is doing over here. What are you doing? Oh, it's actually 2 stalker. Bum, ba bum bum bum. I may not always love you, as long as there are stars above you. You never need to doubt it. I'll make you so sure about it. God only knows what I'll be without you. This is the theoretically, I think, perfect play. But in particular situations or specific situations, it doesn't always have to be the case that it is 100% correct. Oh, he pissed off or what? He finished it, which is actually a pog move, as we would say here. I don't want him to activate my shields with some easy shot, you know? Which is definitely what he tried to do, so... Now, what is his follow-up? It feels like it might actually be DT. No? It's the only thing that makes any sense at all here for me. Played this fairly unsafe, I think. Actually don't want this. I think, like, theoretically I still made all the correct moves, I think. Maybe I should have not put it in the wall. That might have not been such a theoretically perfect move. I have no clue what my man is doing here. Okay, he's getting a Stargate. Is this the appropriate response, obviously? But we're just winning really hard, if I'm being honest with you all. GG. Yep. It's, what you call it? It's not a legit build order, what he played here. This is unsafe, completely. Can't expand like this, 100%. Impossible. Not allowed, and he got punished for it. This is the one build which is good. You just drink Kool-Aid? Proxy Void Ray was built before the Void buff. After the nerf, they are just as they are before the buff a few years ago. Yeah, Void Ray is not as great. Also, batteries are worse. Hello there, what did he do? Try to hold the low ground? Yeah, but in particular the way that he did it, it felt just unsafe. He played Stalker, Stalker, Adept, Adept, Stalker, Stalker. I feel like his Warp Gate was late. No. I guess he started his production cycle was late. Right? Because it felt like, I don't know, it felt a bit off to me. So, man, it was 2 seconds delayed on the Warp Gate. It felt like I was very fast, I guess, in that case. I don't know. Warp Gate takes 100 seconds and it starts at 2 always. For me, it started later because I built my Robo at 2:02. But yeah, Adept Adept is very unlucky, and then Stalker Stalker as a follow-up is practically impossible. And there's no tech. Like, no tech pre-Nexus. It's very risky. Like, he threw down his robotics facility after my first Immortal was out already. Like, after my first Immortal started hitting him. Like, yeah. Because my Prism starts at 316. That's 20 seconds before his Robo even starts. Like, I'll have 2 Immortals and a Prism before he gets a single Immortal out, which is... I think it's impossible to defend 2 areas at the same time. Is 1 Gate Expand even riskier? 1 Gate Expand is safer. Because 1 Gate Expand forces my hand a lot faster, and also you can go into Void Rays. And cannons are a viable defense with it. So, it's a very different type of game against 1 Gate Expand. It's not the same as a 2 Gate game at all. Will we ever see Glaive Adepts versus Terran? There used to be a build that Zaun played, which was Void Ray. I didn't see the Robo. Stop instilling my builds. Queue up. Look at him flaming me. Sore loser, mana. Sore loser. Boo. Save me. Too low MMR. I'm sorry, mana. I'll get you next time. Like, Phoenix Adept was really popular for a while, and Zaun had like a Void Ray Glaive build against Terran. That was good. Where he played against Innovation in... What was this map called? I think it might have been Belshire Vestige or something. And he sniped the depots and then took it from there. I don't know who the A move animal is, but I love that. It's a good nickname. How's the 2-gate Forge against Forge first Cannon Rush usually plays out? I don't actually know. I reckon the Forge first player wins. because you can make defensive cannons, and you don't have all of your structures proxied in the middle of the map, which one could say is a positive. Generally considered as a plus, I guess. Although I've seen some Protoss when they go for a cannon rush versus toss, is they don't actually wall their ramp, but they wall behind here. Still should be fine though, but it might make it a little bit harder. I could be wrong. I'm not super familiar with that specific scenario. But it depends a little bit on things like initial building positioning and I guess who figures out first, right? Usually in these very cheesy situations, who figures something out first is the game changer. Absolute game changer. Poor mana. Just wanted to play some Stalker, Adept. It's not even a real build. Shouldn't be allowed to play like that. Ba, ba, da, 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 everybody. Yeah, I'm also scared now. I actually know what he's playing. Kinda wanna figure it out though. Don't I? Do I wanna know? It's kinda nice. If this feeling flows both ways, I'm sad to see you go. That was a block. It was supposed to be a block at least. I'm not okay with how that went. I'm not okay with how that went. Ah, life isn't fair. Oh, that's kind of exciting. You die. Ooh, nice little supply block. Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? Look, I can go in there though, can't I? This is actually the most beautiful supply block I've had in my life. Just wasted the entire chrono boost for no reason. Okay, so that thing dies. Ooh. I think sentries behind this. Does he actually have units in the main base? Surely the answer is no to that. He lost 2, I'm gonna lose 1. What do we call a... Oh. For some reason I thought he wasn't gonna have a battery ready. He just completely gave up on defending this base altogether. I don't know why that was a legitimate thought in my mind there, but it was. Can't deny it. Thought that's what was gonna happen. I thought I'd go in there and kill some stuff, you know? Hey, that's silly. That was really silly. We have quicker blink than our opponent. We saw at least by 10 seconds. Oh, this is legitimately the luckiest thing that could have happened to me. That is so extremely unlucky for my opponent as well. That's crazy. It's another Stalker you lose for free, Chief. And an Adept you lose for free. Just gonna continue Stalker production. He's probably gonna try and get by, but I'll have an Oracle here. With the one Adept that he still has with it, of course. Because he sees this, and then he'll go to the top side. This is a very common move. Maybe DT? Maybe not DT. I don't know. I think I could have done better there. I think he's still sending out his adept, by the way. Here's your weekly payment from the Zerkabal. Please say carrier OP. Carrier's completely broken. This unit should not be in the game. I repeat, carrier's completely broken. This unit should not be in the game. Alright, thanks so much for the living expenses paid for. Much appreciated, Cuthbert. I'm looking forward to the next one. Yikers. I'm not sure if actually going there like how I did it was the optimal call. I think he might, thinking about how this game looks actually, he might actually not have a third base on the way at all, does he? And I might be still losing this game despite my flawless execution. Legitimately flawless execution in the early game. Wow. I think he has 5 gate. I played this greedy, didn't I? Play a little bit greedy and now I'm getting punished. One of the most important things when microing this type of stuff is to try and shot dodge. I accidentally blinked my entire Stalker army, rather than just the one that I wanted to blink back. Okay, we both lost a Stalker there. I'm +1, he doesn't have any upgrades. I think he might be going for DTs though. Die! Almost had him times 4. Is that the well-known pylon? I have more gateways now than him, no? Does he not have a third base? Oh, he does have a third base. It's not for much longer, I guess. GG. Was there a second pylon at home? Oh, this is Drogo. Drogo Talks, as we call him. The pylon. Very cool. Nice proverbial victory. What do you mean proverbial victory? This is a real victory, mate. You thought of DTs a lot earlier. Are you then happy with just one Oracle for defense? Yeah, if I have sufficient Stalker numbers, I think so. Because I can always use them to body block stuff. Like, I don't think it's so bad. And I had a fort, so I can cannon. Like I can build a cannon to body block for a bit. I think one Stalker would have been fine. Maybe it would have been better to build like a battery in my natural. I can't recall if I built a battery in my natural. That might have been a nice thing to have. Why did his name show different in game? Because I have him as an IRL friend. Smartwatch or mechanic watch? Smartwatch. I mainly just got it to track my runs on with ease. Okay, mana. Let's play some Starcraft 2, huh? See how safe he is this time around. Let's see how safe he is this time around. I thought Drogo totally left Starcraft 2. I haven't seen his games for ages. I think he's trying to become a developer. Is that what you call it? Like the guys that write code, not the one that buys a piece of ground and then builds houses. Although maybe he also is trying to become that, I don't know. Can't you use the smartwatch for the heartbeat? Isn't that what's happening right now? I have the heartbeat on the screen. Oh, do you mean because there's a guy who's counting my heartbeat and manually inputting it, or? That was a joke. Why isn't he scouting me this time? You think will he be the one to proxy me this time around? Around, around, get around, I get around, yeah. Get around, I get around. I get around, round, round, from town to town. I'm a real good man, making real good bread. Da, 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 da. So, he didn't scout, I didn't scout. We're just looking for each other's proxies at this point. It's completely fine. This is an okay way to play. This map does not have proper low ground access. Frustrating. Ooh, nice for him. He gets the full tour of the main base, huh? I think he's not really proxying something. Good call, Kevin. Should I actually just chrono units in this case? I don't actually know what I'm supposed to do. Because I never played a scenario quite like this, I have to admit. I wish I didn't have that. I wish I didn't have the thing around, the battery in the main base. That seems quite stupid. You see, proxying is an art, my friends. These people, they see me proxy once, they think they can just copy it, and yeah, it's not the same thing. Okay, we're very different. You and I are not the same. Okay. I scout properly, you know, make sure that everything is safe. I respond with, you know, mature build orders. That makes sense. Is he playing 2 base? He's playing 3 base. Relatively fast blink though, huh?
Your probes are under attack.
Did he recall or?
You require more Vespine gas.
Interesting, huh?
You have not let our enemy know our fury. I am the
An ARD.
You have not enough
Just gonna try and warp some stuff in here. Should I kill it still, or is it just not so important? I'm not sure if he's getting blinked though. No, he's researching something. Ooh. Okay, wait, he actually has nothing. He actually has no units at all. They're still going ham or what? Ooh. Not fair. Yeah. Yeah, time for one more game. I got his bum kicked in again. Look at that. What do you say about that, huh? This is how you play safe, boys. Scout around, look for the proxy. It's just the way it's supposed to be. Ah, God, I love it when I can be smug after luckily scouting the robo. That was a little bit fortunate for me, but also being very scrupulous in my scouting. I got him, boys. 18 points in the pocket after his teammates stole them away from us by playing some nasty tricks. Did not enjoy that one bit. Oh. Nice main base scout. Look at you. Mana. I'm not gonna go there, okay? If you are this predictable, yeah, you need to work on that. This is not on me. I once read a book called The Psychology of Tennis. And you know what they said there? They said that it is important that, especially in practice, is that you always abuse someone else's weak spots. You know? That only that makes them stronger. You should be grateful for me abusing your weak spot and exposing you. Now, if your weak spot is proxying stuff on the map and me not scouting your main base, then you're very grateful. Exactly. There we go. And I'm very grateful for your MMR. So we had a great exchange today, didn't we? Thanks so much, Frano Grubisic? Grubisic. For the 10 euros. Much appreciated, buddy. And Alexander the Wolfram for the 5 Aussie dollars. Congrats on the wedding. Have a wonderful life together. P.S. You can convert Aussie dollars into spiders or snakes. Thank you, Alexander. Best day of my life that my pilot is sniped. 10% before Immortal is done. Well, you build it too close. Like, if it was 2 Stalker, it would have been sniped even faster. If you would have kept your probe around, it also would have been fine. There were many things that could have been correct for you, but they didn't, Mana. And that's life. How do you actually pronounce it, Frano? Is it Grubisic or Grubisic? Grubisic. Okay, good memes. Have a good one. Have a good one, buddy. See you later. Nice games. Yeah. Appreciate the MMR. Grubisic. All right. Play another one. What are your PC specs? Very fast. I have a friend of mine who usually is in the chat, and whenever someone asks for my PC specs, he'll tell you. But I'll run DX Diac anyway for you. That tells you usually, right? I have an AMD Ryzen 3950X 16-core processor, 32 CPUs, and then a wiggly thing, 3.5 gigahertz. I have memory, 32768 MB RAM. So I guess that's, what, 32 gigabytes of RAM? Is that how it works? The language is English, regional setting English. Is there anything else you need? Ah, display. I have a NVIDIA GeForce RTX 27 Super. And the chip type of that is NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2070 Super as well. So these are my specs. Powerful computer. Exactly. Thanks to the Zerg Cabal. A move animal. That's Drogo again. A true beast. I have no idea about that. What do you mean? What? I have a lot of... you know, I constructed this PC myself. Or well... Up a tree told me which parts to buy. I bought the parts myself. And then I brought them to some dude at a computer store that put them together. Who, by the way, did a poor job as well. When I showed how he built it, other computer nerds started laughing at me. They were like, man, what did he do? Like his cable management... apparently his idea of cable management was to just shove all the cables where there was some space. Which seems to be an incorrect way of doing things. Every single time I show the side of my PC to computer nerds, they always have a good laugh. I don't find it funny at all. It's my PC. Also, I had to replace one of the fans myself, and I managed to do that. Well, with the help of my my sister-in-law. She actually did most of the work, but I did the unscrewing. Like that was the hardest part, because these screws are a little bit funky. Once again, I think it might have something to do with the guy who built my PC. Did not enjoy that very much. Thank you, by the way, Sean Koval, for the $4.99 from Atlanta. I've been in your city, mate. Kind of enjoyed it. Nice place. Went to a karaoke bar one of the days there. It was a nice experience. It wasn't really a karaoke... Well, no, it was a karaoke bar. Oh, I forgot to block. Oh, that's a rookie move, isn't it? Here it is. Die. I played illegal here. He didn't. I hate it when people do what I just did. Like, this is absolutely not allowed. What I just did here was super stupid. But I got away with it. Which is the only thing that matters. If you can get away with something stupid, always do it. Harstem's advice. He's also not moving across the map, which I consider to be a mistake. He didn't cancel second unit either. He's gonna be uber supply blocked. Like, he'll need to cut workers here. There's an Oracle now. Does he cancel? He didn't cancel. Sweet Caroline. Bow, bow, bow. Good times never been so good. Da na na. Na 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 na. Hop hop bum. Oh, there's some funky business deals here have been going on. With me at the bad end, on the receiving end. Oh, that was also not great.
Dimensional strings attuned.
Not enough energy.
Extract. Our window is short.
Good lord. Oh my god. How many more times can we mess up the Stalker micro? It should be illegal, the amount of times I just did it there. Bum, bum, bum. The Stalker micro is Oracle micro, Kevin. You think I can save it? Oh, he has two. For some reason, I thought he only had one. Okay, I think this game is actually officially over now. Although, I might have had such a large lead that I'm still fine. This is a pathetic performance. I'd like to submit this to the Pathetic Performances of 2023 award. I wish there was a nice award show in StarCraft 2. I feel like I would be winning so many awards. Idiot of the Year. Worst move of 2023. Worst joke. Like all the negative ones. Isn't there the opposite of the Oscars, in which they give people a prize for being the worst at like in like a certain role, you know? I feel like that exists. I'm not sure how I managed to get behind after this early game. Honestly, this is unbelievable. Incomprehensible, some people could even say. Pum pum pum. Good times never been so good. I'm in decline. I'm inclined. I am inclined. I'm in decline. Doesn't seem to be it. I was just guesstimate the lyrics of Sweet Caroline. So no one really knows it anyway. It's one of these songs where if you truly know the lyrics to Sweet Caroline, you know you're going out too much. To places where that song gets sung. What's the chance this guy is gonna do something stupid now? I think it's actually fairly large. Oh what? None of these as well. Nice one. How many did I kill? 2? Nice one. That lost one as well there. This is truly going horrendous. If I kill this, we might still win the game though. Definitely gonna try and jump on top of me, isn't he? Prick. Please. One chance, one shot, or one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted. One moment. Would you capture it? Or just let it slip? Yo! His palms are sweaty. Knees weak, arms are heavy. Does he have detection already? Mom spaghetti, he's nervous. But on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting. Come on, chase, chase, chase. There you go, buddy. Oh, he's also... What? So we have no mobile detection at the moment. But the question isn't, do we have mobile detection? Does he have? Well, he actually does have it. I do know that for sure, yeah. So that's a stupid question. Yes, +2. I'm lacking +1 at the moment. Very interesting. You think he thinks he can kill me? I think he might be right, actually. Well, 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 well. If it isn't Mr. Drogo with his clean build orders and his annoyingly good upgrades. Okay, so my fort base is a little bit delayed, but we make up for... Good lord. Let's try that sentence again. But we make up for that. We make up for that. We make it up by getting a very fast fifth base. Once again, not the most tight sentence that I've spoken. Couple of sentences. He cleared that real nice. I think he's planning on moving to the other side of the map here. Oh, nicely supply blocked as well. This is a bait. Like, one of the bases is a bait. I just don't know which one yet. I think it might be this one. I don't actually care so much about it. Ooh. It's gonna blink forward. Looks like a Drogo move to me. Oh, I don't think that's gonna happen, brother. I want to blink forward, but I didn't. You know what we call this? Personal improvement. Why would he blink forward there like some absolute clown? That was insane, no? He had no clue what was going on. Did I just do that? Okay, they end up losing that. Sweet Caroline. Bow, bow, bow. So good, so good. I've been inclined. Bum, bum, bum. Archon. Kind of exciting, huh? Archon is one of those units which you never really see until you see it, and then it might actually work. Another great sentence crafted by Kevin the Koning. If there was an award for that, I'm pretty sure I would have that one as well. Worst sentence, 2023. We've seen him 4 times already today. Come back to the stage. It's Harstem. Woo! I'm honored to receive this award. Did I build a robo bay yet? No, I didn't. What was my my grand plan then? I can't recall. That's probably nothing interesting. Jeep. I think he's going into a spot where I don't really have access to a solid defense. I believe this to be the case. So I could have sent these DTs across the map, but instead I decided not to and use them for at-home defense. Isn't that cool? And it might actually work out because I don't think he had detection. I'm lacking... I think I've lost the game still. I'm sorry to say, but I believe this to be true. The only way I'm winning this game is if he really messes up in the next few seconds. Which technically is still possible. Neither of us have had the cleanest game so far. So to say, it would be. Once again. Oh, I thought I killed every one of them. Die. Sweet Caroline. Bow, bow, bow. And we're happy again because I see light at the end of this tunnel. And not because I'm about to die. Wait, that makes no sense. Can you see the light at the end of the tunnel when you're about to die? Why do they pretend like that's something positive? You're seeing light at the end of the tunnel. I guess it's also good if you're locked in a tunnel. So it has a positive and a negative meaning. This was today's English lesson with Kevin. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit the language button on the bottom right and be sure to subscribe to my many language courses. Right now I have a language course on sale. Oh.
From the shadows I
Ooh.
come. Let our enemy know I return to serve. Battle is upon
Oh,
us.
don't want to lose that.
What would you ask?
Yep.
Upgrade complete.
He freaking observes this guy, has he? It's crazy. Should not be allowed. That should be illegal. So he's gonna do something here, which we call a mistake. Because he's gonna come back with everything right now to this base, I assume. He's maybe even wanna try to flank here. Oh, what? I was being so clever here. Whoa! Harstem, you're so clever. Look at you. Sending in a run by. You clever Steven. Clever Clover. Is there a name for a clever person? What is that? Is this... Are these LDTs? I saw them being warped in. Oh, there's no way these are LDTs. They were LDTs. Where's my observer? Die. I wanna go here. I wanna be yours. Are harder to hide than I thought. Drogo, I just want your MMR. I want your MMR. Time to eat? Yeah, time to eat. It's 4 after all. Normal humans time to eat. Can your opponent see the battery healing your DTs? Yeah, you can. That's it, my friends. You heard it here first. It's time to eat. I hope you all enjoyed it. This will be the last YouTube stream. No, I'll be back next week, Wednesday. Tomorrow will be my final Twitch stream, I think. And then I'll be going into preparation mode for the DreamHack Summer. So I'll be here a little bit less. I do apologize for that, of course. Videos will be coming online at the scheduled times, I hope. If not, be sure to send me an angry... No. Send an angry email to petitdrogo.sc2@gmail.com. Be sure to flame him real good, because that's my real email. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching. And leave comments and like every video that I make. Adios, my friends. Thanks so much. Oh. Check Discord.